I don't even care if the thing freezes in the middle of a cutscene. I can just edit it in and talk over it, as long as it's all over. Is it actually all over? Feeling something. Does this mean the end of the Valkyria? Can we now relax a bit?
Amleth.
Of course, he hesitates again.
Amleth!
As was expected.
Line formation!
I should make that power line into a GIF.
That power grows stronger.
Yep, we'll be finding her again then. Completely dead. Because I kind of need him to win this thing.
Did it just run away? Victory is mine!
You weren't even there, don't you even? Try and be cocky about this.
Nice work, Princess. It definitely doesn't like your song.
It seems our guns were effective too. This changes how we engage in combat going forward.
I wouldn't say it was very effective though. We kind of died a lot there.
The singing, and we attack. Next time, we'll bring it down.
Captain!
That song, that Galder, is a calamity. It must be destroyed.
Well then. So that'll conclude Chapter 8, I assume? Oh, and I get the fragment for Basil's hypocrisy. Why? There's probably a reason for it. But okay, before we go on forward, I really want to check how long we've been going. You know, in total, for all time has been recorded online. So there was the 32 minutes from before. Recorded for about another hour for there. Which will put us at an hour 36. Plus another roughly 2 minute section, which is about 138. Oof, excuse me. And right now we are at 24. So that would roughly put us around the 2-hour marker.
Then
Because I need to get to a point where, once again, I can do some extra grinding. And this time, I intend to do so much grinding that I won't record another session until I feel like I'm ready to do things. You know, I have to record multiple sessions of Final Fantasy XII. I will take that risk, if necessary.
Amleth. Come on. Wake up, Amleth. It's morning already. Wake up, sleepyhead. He's coming too!
Captain! You're okay!
The training grounds?
Amleth! Just what do you think you're doing? You should be resting.
I'm fine. Sorry for worrying you. That should have gone better.
Everyone wants to know why the Valkyria called your name. However, they're too afraid to ask, or so they say.
What do you think?
It has something to do with Miss Maria, yes?
How?
She was a teacher at your orphanage, was she not?
Did Godot tell you this?
Godot reported nothing of this matter to me.
However...
He did, however, continue his investigation in private. Not only did he discover what happened at Mulda, but he also learned who was there, who died, and who survived. His research was nothing if not meticulous. Thus, I've concluded that any connection between you and the Valkyria must involve the Emperor's abduction of Maria. What, pray tell, is so funny?
Even dead, Godot still finds ways to pry into my life.
I beg your pardon?
You've read the records. Godot sought us all out. He didn't judge us, just asked that our fight be for the country.
All of you?
Yes.
I knew nothing of this.
He said he wasn't gonna tell you. Thought you'd try to stop us.
If so, then why did he leave those records behind? Miranda found them almost immediately. Had he not considered that possibility?
Maybe that was his plan all along.
Huh.
All he wanted was for us to fight for this country. He never once tried to stop us. But maybe he was leaving that decision to you. Doesn't matter what you think. We're not stopping.
All this time, have you been thinking only of vengeance? By the time we met at the Institute, had you already...
Yes.
This is overwhelming. 'Twould be so simple to condemn you. And yet, your vendetta is resulting in Jutland's liberation. Neither as the princess nor as a soldier can I begin to comprehend the consequences of your actions. I am utterly at a loss.
We don't blame you.
It must have been so painful, though. I cannot even imagine the weight you must have carried this decade past. To live, thinking only of death. Nevertheless, there is something I still wish to know. Why did the Emperor attack the orphanage?
Doesn't matter why he did it. He burned our home to the ground, killed our friends, and took away the closest thing we had to a mother. Even if we learn the reason why, none of that changes.
That is true. The squad will know nothing of this. I shall keep it to myself, and instruct Miranda to do the same.
Why are you doing this?
Because I have no idea what to make of it all, and I cannot speak lightly of that which I do not understand. However, allow me to make one request.
Huh?
Please don't shoulder this burden alone. We are Vannergand. We will do our utmost to end the Valkyria. Together.
Well, that was definitely surprising. Or maybe unsurprising. I honestly don't even know. Oh, I'm kind of at a loss of words for myself. The princess should condemn him. Yes, she doesn't. All because he's actually helping Jutland. It really makes you wonder what actually is going on around here. And if this is actually gonna work out.
Good evening.
Well, if it isn't Margaretha.
What's the matter? Is Leonid not with you?
So, you haven't heard.
Lieutenant Colonel Smirnov is dead.
Huh?
Killed in action at the Battle of Kovaltis.
He volunteered for the Vanguard out of the blue. Said he wanted to be on the front line.
Oh boy.
Why?
Where were you? Leonid said he suddenly couldn't contact you. He was looking for you everywhere.
Seemed to hit him real hard. No matter where he looked, not a single soul knew where to find you.
That's just not possible.
He was always gushing about planning a trip. Even after you disappeared, he was making all sorts of plans to surprise you for the day you'd come back. But really, where have you been all this time?
He threw himself into combat to forget you. You might as well have killed him yourself, you...
Enough. Leonid was the one who couldn't get over her. How many times have you told him that it's all just a job to a harlot like her? It really has been a while since you've come by. Why not have a drink with us?
Thanks for the offer, but I'll pass. I only came to show my face.
Come now, you can tell us the truth. You just got a better client than Leonid, didn't you?
Something like that. Now, if you'll excuse me. What were his final moments like?
What's it to you? Plan on shedding some tears?
I heard it was admirable. That he fought with valor.
I see.
Well, that's one loose and tied up. And now you save our progress, which really means now we're hanging on to Chapter 9. So, override number 10? Please. And seriously, get me to a point where I can grind. I need this so badly! I really need this. I extremely need all of this. Oh, yep, there's the official ending to Chapter 8. But now we only got a quarter left of the game to go.
This
And at
is
the
a
rate we're
true
going,
story.
we're completing a chapter per session. So roughly, it should take about 3 days of recording for me to do. Well, depending on how things play out. Either way, I am excited.
Why do you smile? Do you not detest me? I stole everything from you. The souls of my past vessels all brimmed with malice toward me. They lament, they grieve, they reject me. In the end, they despair and disappear without a trace. But you are different. Within my being, you have created this shell and continue to live. Why? Why do you not harbor any despair?
Because I have learned of your crime. Because I have come in contact with your soul, if only a little. I forgive.
Sing for me once more. Does the Princess of Jutland vex you so? She is the first human whose power rivals your own, no? I suppose it is only natural she captures your attention.
What folly. I have no interest in mortals. However, it is true we must be rid of that Galder. For mere mortals, the power of mana, Ragnite,
is a power beyond their ability. Mark me, Valkyria. Your Galder, my Ragnite, our mana. Do not forget that they all belong to me. I control the power, and I shall never let it overwhelm me. Remember, you only need to follow my command. Our command.
I shall comply, mortal. I shall sing whenever you wish it. There is nothing more for me.
Lost in